Alright guys, I'm at Mecca 6. We're back at the Mecca and I have the new Tampa Pro Bodybuilding female champion, Helle Trevino. Hi Helle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so excited for you. This is the third time we're actually shooting. And the first time we shot, you had just won the Phoenix Rising a couple years ago, right?
17.
Yeah. And then you competed last year over there. It didn't go your way, but this year you came back with a vengeance. Looked tremendous, and I don't know what you did, but we're gonna find out because you look so good.
I had some redemption to do after last year.
Well, let's talk about that. You look unbelievable, and it was a tough field. It's always jam-packed in Tampa, and you look unbelievable. And now you have next the Phoenix Rising in just about what, 4 weeks, 3 weeks now.
Yeah, Rising Phoenix World Championships. It's on 7th of September.
Yeah.
So I got about 3.5 weeks.
Isn't it the week before the Olympia? Like right week before. Yeah. Now we're hearing through the grapevine the Miss Olympia is coming back.
It is. Yep.
So you can do that too, I'm assuming.
Well, this year is going to be a huge splash. So it's going to be on September 14th at 2 o'clock. We're going to have something called Legends and Champions. Where all of the former Miss Olympia since the 70s are invited. Everybody who won the Rising Phoenix World Championships are invited.
So you're going.
So I'm going. I got my invite already. And it's going to be like, stage interviews and like
an introduction
like
to
an
the show
honoring.
coming back.
So it's going to be a big introduction. A lot is going on. We're going to be guest posing. We're having a huge Wings of Strength booth where people can meet us. So this year is like the introduction. Because of course we need a year for the qualifying.
Gotcha.
So next year we'll be back in the Olympia. So next year, after New Year's, we'll already start the new season and we'll start qualifying for the Olympia.
How excited are you about the Miss Olympia coming back to Vegas?
I am super excited because I always thought it was a big mistake to take it out, of course, and a lot of other people thought so, and now they realize, that it was a mistake. Also, we've grown big, and actually a lot because of Physique. A lot of the Physique girls are now Physique is what, like 6 years, something like that.
13th I think it started, right?
It's been like 7 years, maybe. It's been some years, and a lot of them have been crossing over. So our division has actually exploded. So we are back to. I just saw an interview with Dave Palumbo actually when he was covering the Tampa Pro. He was like, you know what? We are back to like bodybuilding. Like look at the Physique girls. They're bodybuilders. You can't say anything else. It's maybe Physique. You can say it's lightweight and middleweight. Right. And women's bodybuilding is middleweight and heavyweight.
Like when they used to have two classes at the Arnold. Remember they used to have the lightweight and then the open overall.
So even Dave said, why don't we just merge it? I mean,
what do you think?
I don't really think it matters. If you call it Physique and say it's light middle, and you call it women's bodybuilding and it's middle heavy, or you just say, okay, we're kind of call it all bodybuilding and do weight classes. I don't really think it matters. All
right, so talk to me about the Tampa Pro and talk to me about, after winning the Wings of Strength a couple of years ago, you established yourself as one of the best in the world. You were the best in the world since there was no Miss Olympia. That technically was the highest title for female bodybuilding. And then you go the year after, and you took a tumble. How many places did you go from?
It was hard.
I'm sure.
It was really hard. I didn't bring the package that I should have.
You switched coach also. We have to say you were working with Chris Aceto the first year. And you weren't able to do that
the wind is like getting a little bit in my eyes. I was working with Chris Aceto for a couple of years. And we stopped. He just decided he didn't want to work with women anymore. Which was unfortunate for me because we already had 2 years on the build, and he already took me to the World Championships title in 2017, and then I worked with someone else last year and it just didn't pan out. I didn't get the look that I needed, and then I was kind of like on the scout for a new coach. I wanted someone who was like really, really hands-on, like really like on me, like really like almost every day. You know what I mean? And I have been following Shelby Starnes for some years on social media, and I've just seen his athletes like just unbelievably ripped. We have Jill. She came from Physique. Now I can't remember her last name. But Jill, I was 5th last year, so I took a big slap from 1st to 5th.
Yeah.
Jill was 6th, and she came from Physique, and was, considerably smaller than me, but she was ripped to shreds, like.
So
and I was really impressed with her physique and with her conditioning, and just looking at Shelby's athletes, I was like, this is how I need to be looking. So I started to work with him in the spring, and he's really tough, but
that's what
it
you
works.
Needed.
That's what I needed. I needed somebody who was tough, who was really like on me, you know, and so I won Tampa Pro last weekend.
How was that after getting 5th last year?
That was amazing, because it's like, your confidence really takes a hit.
Of course.
Like going from 1st to 5th is, I mean, had I been 2nd or something, but
it's not so bad.
5th, it was like,
it hurts. Yeah.
It really hurt. It really hurt bad, and I really felt like I had to redeem myself. I had to come back in a big way, and also in terms of like choosing the Tampa Pro and not just going directly into the Rising Phoenix, that was more in hindsight of like what happened last year, just working with a new coach and going straight to the big one. I was like, I'm not doing that again. I want, like, right off the bat, I said to Shelby, I want a test run. Like, I want like
test
a trial.
the water.
I want to test it out. That you can test it out with the carb up and the depletion and all that. So that's why we chose the Tampa, to kind of like, for him to see how my physique works in a competition situation, and how my body reacts to the carbs.
Well, you guys nailed it.
Yeah.
For the first one.
I mean, he's really good at understanding the body, and really good at reading the body. And
so how's your confidence level now going back into the wings and strength after?
It went that way.
I can imagine.
Because I was really happy with my package at the Tampa Pro.
Yeah.
It was in my personal opinion, my all-time best look in terms of symmetry, size, conditioning, overall shape and look. I felt that look was the way for me that female bodybuilding should look like. That's that look. That's that look I've been aspiring to. You know how you have this picture in your head, and this is how you want to look like.
Yeah.
That was how I wanted to look like. There's maybe like a little slight thing. I just want to come in with my glutes a little bit tighter. So that was the only thing that I want to change, that I want to improve. So I'm coming with the same package as Tampa, just a little bit sharper, a little bit tighter, sharper on the glutes. And I think Shelby said, we'll take 2 pounds off and you're ready. So.
Well, I don't know if you heard, or if you listened to the show, but your old coach, Chris Aceto, was actually talking about you showing up at the Tampa, and he was so impressed with what you look like.
I didn't hear that.
What did he say? He himself, he said she was unbelievable. She looked great. So I think he agrees with you, and he probably thought this was one of your best look ever. And he prepped you. He didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
But for him to think that you looked so amazing, it says a lot. So
I'm so happy. I didn't hear that.
It's a couple of shows back. So if you go, I think the show right after Tampa Pro, when they go over the placings and all that stuff, and of course your name came up. Muscular development. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Heavy Muscle Radio.
Right.
Every Monday. So anyway,
well,
I didn't know if you heard it or not. I figured I'd tell you.
That your former coach is saying that was my all-time best.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for the Rising Phoenix, and it's how I see it is Margie Martin is going to be my biggest competition.
Was she in Tampa?
She was not in Tampa,
okay.
But she's been doing the Rising Phoenix ever since 15, and she beat me in 15 and 16.
That's what she won last year? Oh, yeah, so that's like...
So last year was Alina Popa.
Oh, okay.
And she's not competing this year.
Okay.
And
so,
17, Margie was not competing.
So she's your nemesis.
So I'm like, I think it's my turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's time for you to win again.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm so excited for you. You looked unbelievable, and I was just, I was happy because I know how hard it must be to, I know because of Jay, to be the champion and to lose your title and to gain it back again. It just must feel so good, but it was so well deserved. I don't think anybody could have beat you that day. It was your day, so and everything was on. The color was on, the makeup was on, the hair was on. Like you were like perfect.
Yes,
on that day.
I
So
agree. It just all came together.
Yeah, it was clicking for you that day. So
I met at the Nationals. I met what's his name? The 212 champ that just retired.
Flex Lewis.
Yeah, Flex Lewis. I'm a low carb, so
that's
I'm
okay.
a little.
That's okay.
I met Flex Lewis at the Nationals, and we spoke, and I just told him, how hard a hit it was for me to drop to fifth, and he said, but you know what? Who's going to be the most dangerous person at the Rising Phoenix next year? And I was like thinking, no. And he was like, well, you're gonna be the most dangerous person because
you're pissed.
you already know how it is to win.
That's right.
But you also know how it feels to lose.
That's right.
To lose that title, you had both. So, and I was like, you're right. It's like once you had that taste and you had it, and you lose it, you want to come back with a vengeance.
But I think what makes a great champion is not just to win constantly all the time. Not to say that it's easy to win, but to win and to lose psychologically and get over that and win again. That takes a lot of strength mentally.
Yeah.
To do that, and when you can do it, then it's like nothing can stop you later. You've done it. It doesn't matter how many you lose, you can still win again. So
no, you're
that's
right.
Great,
I mean, my motto is basically, I always say either you win or you learn.
That's right.
And that's what I live by.
So you learned a lot.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You look great, and then best of luck at Rising Phoenix. I know that I think you need it a lot, and I can't wait for the Olympia next year, so you can actually get that title. I know you'll have all the titles.
It would be great to have both titles.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that would be awesome.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Helle.
Thank you.